Yes, yes, crew. Let me know if you can hear me. Had some fucking glitch business going on. Testing. Are we working? Wicked London, nice mate, nice. Right, well, it looks like we're gathering party people inside, so let's do this.
When you want your mastering proper.
Compound Audio, we specialise in digital and analogue mixing and mastering. Catering for major record labels, independent labels and self-finance artists.
Right now it's Azza from TNA. I'm here to let you know that I use Compound Audio for mastering.
This is Devilman and I use DAPS at Compound Audio, yeah?
Hi, my name's DJ Rap and I have been working with DAPS from Compound Audio to master my records for the last 10 years.
Yo, this is DJ Fantasy, SAS in the house. And you know what? We use Compound Audio for all our mastering.
It's TJ, label A&R at D&D All Stars, and whenever it comes to getting tunes finalised and mastered, I go to DAPS at Compound Audio.
Yo, this is X-Man, and standardly I work with DAPS Dan at Compound Audio.
For more information, go to www.compoundaudio.net.
I know you absolutely love that advert, SRS. Every time we play that, he's always like, oh, you keep forgetting me to send me them tunes, those bangers, mate. So I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, mate. I will sort you out all them jump up bits for you, Madij. Also, SOS, did you submit a tune for today's show? Because I can't remember, mate. It's been so fucking busy lately that I don't know if you sent something in the Discord or something like that. So if you did, I'll have to go and grab it, my DJ. So for those who's not part of the Discord, you did? All right, mate. Well, we need to quickly look into that then, don't we? Because, you know what I mean, it ain't going to be a show without SRS being involved, is it? Right, so who we got inside the place? Let me have a quick look with the Chevy Chase. Oh, SRS, Drill OG, London, Hazardous Music, yes, my DJ, Knockout, welcome in. Yo, Lawsy as well, mate, welcome in, man. Who else we got? Just going down the list. If this will let me go down the list, this is playing up. Doms, Miss Gold, Good as Gold. We're all here, look, we're all here. Anyone else? Have I forgot anyone? Boot Camp, yo. Easy, Drill OG, easy, Beats Pacific, big in the game. Right, so we've got all sorts of bits today, peeps, all sorts of bits and pieces. So 10 tunes, it'll probably be 11 because of SRS. I knew you sent me something, but I just couldn't remember, mate. So I will grab that in a minute. So first track, as we do.
Batman Scoop, bass dunk, that's time to bass dunk. Everybody bass dunk.
Track, Izzy Cross, Sleepwalking, New Culture Remix. Check it out, peeps. This one's for you, SRS.
Run the track. I'm a little high right now. And there's way too many bodies in the basement, so I take a sip of air up on the pavement. I wish that I could hold it down, trying not to cry right now, cause everybody say congratulations, but I'm not in the mood for celebrating, cause I can't find you now. I'm sleepwalking, I'm sleepwalking, I'm sleepwalking, I'm sleepwalking, I'm sleepwalking, I'm sleepwalking, I'm sleepwalking.
I mean, talk about like restricting tunes down to 4 minutes. I mean, this was like, what's that, a teaser? It's like literally 1 minute 50 or something like that. So, right, I was halfway through downloading files and shit there, people. But,
What's up, y'all? This is Fat Man scooping out bass dunking with Daps. Dap it up.
Faithful, welcome in. So, the tune, like, it's very current, very, very, like, commercial. Obviously, this is the sort of shit you hear all day, every day on Radio 1 and all the big, you know, radio shows. What just happened there then, peeps? Hang on, I've got so much crap open on here. So, Sub Clever, thank you for the follow. To be honest, like, the mix was pretty cool. I mean, at the end of the day, the intro's longer than the actual tune, the actual drop. This is what I'm saying. Is this just like a little teaser? Does it go somewhere else? It'd be nice to know that after these 32 or 64 bars, it went somewhere else, because that's all I've got. Do you know what I mean? So let me just recap there. I know you're going to want to hear it again. Doms is like that, mate, this is bad.
In this music can't find you now. I'm sleepwalking. I'm sleepwalking.
So all this bit here is really nice. I think they've kept the vocals really focused in the middle, because when you play it in sides, the vocals disappear, which is great. You know, the vocals don't need to consume that space. Those pads and all the, you know, the synths and everything are doing that work. But the thing that concerns me is how the stereo image does take over the mono aspect. Look, see all this red? It's not a good thing.
Cause everybody say congratulations.
JV is me. Thank you for the follow.
Cause everybody say
See, like, all the vocals disappear. It's great because it just means that everything's focused in the middle, which is gonna translate everywhere. Lobotomize. Okay, Eyes, thank you for the follow. Everyone's jumping in tonight. So then when we look at this now on the analyzer, we can start seeing more of what's actually going on. Again, like, let's play that in sides. So in mono now, we're going to lose a lot of that synth. So nice bit of ear candy. It's been put together really well. You know what I mean? It's really nice, but the snare is a bit lumpy. Look. So I've just done a cut at 2.2 dBs and it's now brought it more in line to the kick. So for me, this would be the only thing. And I know it's nice to have loads of weight on the snare, so it feels like it's kicking your eyeball or whatever, but I just don't think it's necessary to have that much weight. It's overtaking everything, and this kind of pulls it more in line. But other than that, I can't really fault it. So Faye Fun, welcome in. DJ Ride, welcome in, mates. Sorry that we can't play your tune today. It's going in next week's show. So if anybody wants anything playing, submit it and we'll play it on the next show. So that was the first tune. As we spice it up a little bit, we have a track by Solo and it's called Last Forever. Now, I don't think he said he's going to be able to make it. So, luckily, we are recording the show because of Twitch's new fucking policy and all that bullshit. So, it just means that you'll have to catch the rerun on YouTube. So, if you're part of the Discord, then you will see the link go up there.
Someone's a gladiator hotter than a radiator. Leg on this hour.
So again, really nice tune, really well laid out. The sound selection's pretty cool. I like the ripping basses. Solo tends to have these really nice sort of ripping bass feels, which is nice. Faith Fun says that it was too much of a tease, just having little bits of amens coming in and out. So more amens from them, I guess. So the only thing for me in this is the drums. It's just the drums. Like, the kick's solid. The kick feels like it's a MIDI kick. You may have designed this yourself, I don't know, but it does feel quite like potent. It's there in the mix. But the snare just feels a bit like phased, or it just feels a bit like it's missing something. I don't know, like it don't feel quite right. So I pulled up Ozone 11 and I set it to percussion only, so that whatever modules I add, it's just affecting the percussion part of the track. So I just chucked these on stabilizer and clarity, because I just whacked them up just to see where it's going to bend it or where it's going to move it. And it did sort of do something with the snare, and that was what I was hoping to hear. It's like it's a tricky one, because the top end of the hats is in the way, so it's not like you could edit the tune so it went in the direction you want it to go, but it did sort of shape the snare a little bit. I'll do it a before and after, so it's minor, but see that snare, it's like phased. There's like a hole in it. I mean, maybe it's this. Maybe you've got an EQ across the whole tune, because there's a big dip there. Look. But when I turn this on, see like how the clarity changes, and what this is doing is pushing a shitloads in that gap, like what I've just pointed out. So the only feedback I can really give on this is we need to work on the drums, like the percussion. Is something happening in terms of you've either put a massive EQ cut across the whole group, because it feels like the whole drum bus is affected by this. Otherwise, need to look at what's happening with the snare, because the snare could be phased. You might have a layer of like two snares and they're phasing each other out. Who knows? But Solo, big ups for sending that in, mate. And as I say, if you do watch this back on the rerun, just hit me up. Right, so I was hoping that he was going to be in the chat. Is he here? Intense Complex. Did he make it? Because you know what time it is, people. Whenever you get a track sent in from Intense Complex, you best... Here he is! Hey, here he is, matey! Fucking lurking again, do you know what I mean? Pure lurking like a gherkin in the background. So, Intense Complex, time to get your dancing shoes on. Whatever, people, make sure you're fucking sitting down, because... I told you, people. I told you, didn't I? It's a workout. When Intense Complex comes into place, it's a fucking workout. Jesus.
Run the track.
Let's give the man a shout out, because I was too busy like reading everyone's comments and just thinking to myself, fucking hell, man, like I just feel worn out. Do you know? I just feel worn out, you know. Jeez. There he is. Give the man a follow, yeah, because I'll be honest with you, this is one of the most cleanest versions of his production I've heard. Like, normally he's ripping your fucking ears off. So in terms of like what I would do across the mix, I would definitely tame this super high frequency at around 10k. It's quite pokey around there. Look, see how it's pushing it down? I'll put the release really slow. See, look there. That's what it's removing. So yeah, need to definitely solve that in the percussion, and then just general tidying up the low in the sides, because there's a lot of low stereo bass. So just by putting this elliptical filter on there, it's definitely taking care of that, and further tidying up of the top end. So you can do all this on FabFilter, Pro Q3 or any stock plugin. But see how he just takes care of that top end there? The bypass. Pure 20k ear bleeder. You know what I mean, my DJ?
180.
Yeah, just reduce that, mate. If anything, take it off. You know what I mean? Cosmos, what we saying with DJ? Who else has came into the chat? A few of us still. But mate, I always loved like throwing one of your tunes in there because it's fucking intense. Pure intense from the one like Intense Complex.
Hey, boom! You know it's bomb, Brahma. Hey, DJ Ras, you see that tune that we play a while ago? Lift it up, it's shot, and you are busted.
Time to slow it down now. This might sound really fucking slow, but trust me, Drillo G inside.
Me and Scoop, bass dog. That's time to bass dog. Everybody bass dog.
Oh, mate, I tell you, man, there's not really much you can say when you got a tune like that, other than where's the vocal? You know what I mean? Where's the vocal? Trust me, it smashes it every time. Drillo G, just the tops again, bro. You know what I mean? Just I could play the tune, look, and I'll bypass this. But there's an alternative way we can do this as well. I mean, you could. Let's just get Pro Q3 because I think that's the hot one that everybody tends to use. So in a mastering context, you could just put it on a tilt like this. I mean, find where the scoop is. Every tune has a scoop. And yours is probably like 400 to 600 hertz. That's where your little scoop is. So find that, and then it's just going to counterbalance it. But the thing is, it's a tricky one because, again, going back to the vocals, if you add vocals on there, that's going to make them be really, really clear. And that's the trick. You know, like, you know, sampled hip hop, like Wu-Tang and stuff like that. That's why their vocals sounded so crisp, because the beats were just like, not dirt, well, they're dirty, but what I'm saying is they weren't pushing that top end. So the vocals just seemed like that, you perceived them to be really, really fucking clean. And it'll be the same with this. I know we always say about vocals, oh, you know, it'd be nice to get a vocal, blah, blah, blah. And it is true. If vocals were on this, your tune would just ride and they would just fucking sit on top. Lovely, mate. I can imagine it already. Everyone's loving this. Nice beeline. Hey up. Nice beeline on this, mate. I don't know whether the snare could come up a touch. It's a tricky one. So you got that nice bit of ear candy in the sides there. Yeah, Cosmos, I'll be there chatting away on it, mate. So it's quite nice because when you play the track in mono, you know, everything's still, you can still hear everything. And when it goes back to stereo, that's when that, like the horn sample, the theme comes forwards. But yeah, it's a really nice tune, mate. I wish I could say more, but it's really good. It's tidy, mate. So I ain't gonna mess about, my DJ. Right, Faith Fun, we've got some Amens for you now. Taking it to the deep and dark and deadly business. I believe this is Knockout. Hopefully you're still in the chat. Let us know if you're still there, and we will play this one. This was the tune I was going to play last show, but instead I played don't know, it was a bit more of a like a Renegade Hardware sort of tune, and I thought, you know what, I'll save the Amen one for next week. Yeah, you were saying that this tune's giving you grief, but let's just see what it's saying, because as I say, people, every time I do these shows, I just play the tune for like literally 2 seconds, make sure it's not dog shit, and I'll put it in, you know what I mean? So I'm hearing this firsthand with everybody. So Knockout is saying she's struggling with the bass. Is it just the bass you're struggling with? You said that Digital, you've been on the phone to Digital and he's given you some pointers or something. So I'm really interested to hear this one, peeps. So there's only one thing to do.
Run the track! Run the track!
So there we have it. Short and sweet. You know what I mean? That's the beat. So I see where what you're struggling with here. I get it, but I generally believe I can hear so much wrong with it. The thing is, first of all, you need to get the mix a bit more balanced. And then once the mix is a bit more balanced, things will start coming together, because you had everybody on their seats on the intro. The intro was just like, churning. I'd half this section though. This section here, half that. It doesn't need to be that long, because you've already got that and that together. That kind of already makes up half of this. So if you got rid of half of that, then you've got a nice 64 bar. It'd be a bit more DJ friendly. Then when it drops, let me just bypass this a minute. Let me just bypass that a minute. See, the thing is, when that first B line comes in there, that map, that you need to come away with that map. Just come straight in with the, where is it? This next phrase here. Or is it on the next bit? There we go. So you've got, I would just be coming in with this. You need to come away with that fart bass, the map, you know what I mean? But the difference is, when I turn this on, it sort of just brought out what was missing in the low end. Yeah, it was a bit distorted and it sounded a bit driven. So check it out with this on. See the bass on there, that boom, 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 boom. It kind of like come alive, in my opinion anyway. So without, it's just a sine wave with a touch of this. See, it's got those more harmonics further up. And these re-spaces, I mean, this is just my opinion, so it's nice to keep seeing what everyone else is saying as well, but these are just my opinions. I think, right, fucking hell, one of the plugs have come out of the headphones. Right, so I think, yeah, that once I can plug this back in, I can fucking continue. So yeah, I was thinking that you've got all these bass lines. So you've got bass line 1, and then you got the sine bass. Then you got the re-space. And then when it goes to the next phrase, you've got like this drone bass. So already you've got loads of basses. I think we should just make it more simple. The Reese bass should be on the turnarounds. So like it comes to the end of the bar. You can do a little pitch figure or something. You know what I mean? I don't know. Let's just have a little crack. You know what I mean? Yeah, definitely have that meh at the end of like every 16 bars or something. But you need to come with the power. That's the drop. Just straight in the face, like you're kicking them straight in the face. You know what I mean? So as soon as that drop comes in, where is it? Ah, bollocks here. Let's move this over here. So the drop. You gotta just mess with it, man. Everything is there. Everything is there. You just gotta mess with it. Like literally, I think that's the problem. You know, when you come to writer's block, I think the reason why you have writer's block is because you're throwing all the eggs in one basket and you're just trying to like arrange it in a way. It's like you've got your jigsaw puzzle and all your pieces are there in front of you, but you're just trying to put it together, and everything's there. You just need to like pull a few things out and rechange like the layout of the bases. I think just make it more simple, make it a bit more like in parts where you've got the drone bass. Yeah, exactly, Papa G, exactly that, mate. So you know what I mean? I think you get where I'm going with that. Yeah, just have a play of it, like I said, drone bass, boom, and then with that sine wave, boom, 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 you know what I mean? But have the Reese last, like at the very end. That's the turnaround, and get some pitches going on with the aiming and whatnot. Right, so that was that. And as always, Knockout, thank you for sharing that one. I really, really appreciate it. I like the tune. Don't beat yourself up too hard, though. That's the thing. When you start banging your head against the wall, nothing's going to go right for you. Right, so next up, we have DJ Snare with a track called Fashion Dub, version 2. And if Lawsy's still there, mate, we're waiting for this, man. We're waiting for these 2 tunes from him, and I know he's looking after his missus. He's got a broken leg at the moment, but but every day we're like, come on, man, we need to move with these 2 tunes. So let's check this one out, peeps. Some more of that good stuff.
Oh, you come on in and you it now style. Style. Bruh. Bruh. 118.
Yes. As we say, we restrict it down to 4 minutes to tune. Jungle Rhythms, welcome in, my DJ. You've just missed a couple of jungle tunes, mate, but yeah, we're on the jungle missions now. Lovely tune on this. I really like it. There's something not right with the percussion in terms of the tonal balance. As you can see, I've put this massive scoop here. We have another follower, DJ Jinx, respects, big ups, man, thank you for the follow. So as I say, I've had to put this scoop in, but I've left it with EQ gain, meaning it's going to bring it back. So whatever I do, it keeps at equal volume, so that loud is never going to sound better. Whatever move we do, if it sounds shit, we're obviously making it worse. But I've personally felt that with the scoop, it's put the sub in context to where it needs to be. It's the copter break. The copter break just feels a little bit too mid-range heavy. And Intense Complex was saying something to do with the sub's not right. And I kind of felt that too. The sub was in stereo. So we've put the elliptical filter on there. And I was sort of like hovering the mouse over there to sort of say, look, you know, I can see stereo subs. That's a big no-no. Just keep it mono, keep it focused, you know what I mean? Anything 150, 100 hertz below, mono. But what I did do is I just put like a little bit of tape on the low end from about 120 hertz below. And obviously I've used it to the extreme. I've overused it, but to just so you can hear the difference. The problem is, listening to this, if you're on a phone or if you're on small speakers or something, you're not going to hear the sub. But as soon as I introduce this, you are going to hear the resemblance of the bass. So I kept soloing it so you could hear the difference, but it is farting, but it's done in a way so you can hear the difference. Look. So there's the B line with this on. It's excessive, I know, but the thing is, that's the sort of shit we need. You know what I mean? You go back to some really old jungle tunes. In fact, me and Lawsy were talking about this today. Like, some of the old Formation tunes, like especially Lighter or Best DJ, you know, some of the tracks by, what's it called? Not Riot, Hold On or something like that. They're distorting, but they've done the distortion in a different way. They would have done it through the desk. They would have ran it hot through. That's it, technique. They would have ran it through the desk, and they would have run it like hot into the DAT machine. So they're getting that nice analog clip. So I'm just sort of trying to replicate in a sense where if we look at the bottom right corner, see these extra harmonics, these lines. If you can see that. If I take this off, let's just look how clean this is. Hang on, I can't do it that way. Watch. We'll open this up a little bit. See, look, there's the sub, yeah? Now, if we just introduce this. See these extra lines? And obviously, they're a lot higher up in the spectrum, so that you will start hearing them on smaller speakers, but at the cost of it sounding like it's going to fart. So you need to play with that, you know what I mean? You need to play with the balance, you know what I mean? But see what I'm saying about this whole mid-range? So if I bypass all the settings we've done now, turn it back on. So again, it's completely different, but we're trying to push it in the direction it needs to go. So there's way too much mid-range. There's not enough sub. The sub needs to really come up, and then use some sort of saturation on it so that it goes further up into the scale. Papa G, you mentioned something about the arrangement. I can't find your message. Need to tweak the arrangement. So I think you're right. I really like this bit. I think this dreamy bit is nice. It's distorting though, so I don't know why. There you go. There's little bits of like crackles going on, so I don't know what's happening there. That's the intro, mate. That's the intro right there. This is the intro. Come on, man. You know what I mean? That's how it should be. Because now for me, this is more like the run out. Do you know what I mean? That we're winding down now. Look. But I like all those twists and turns. I think you've done a good job there.
Ragamuffin, blood clot, red wine.
And trust me, that is a really old sample from about 20 years ago at my mum's. Spider was MCing on a track called Ragamuffin, believe it or not. And I think he got a bit carried away. I know it's a proper sample, innit? Now anyone can fucking take it. It's there, mate. It's there for the taking.
Ragamuffin, 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 ragamuffin.
So anyway, as we move on, but bro, the tune's wicked. I think it's honestly, mate, it's jokes. I think Baggy Muffin. Oh, good as gold. I found loads of scratch samples, mate. I found loads of scratch samples for our little 7-inch fucking scratch plate ting-a-ling. So, mate, watch that back, read what people are saying, possibly rearrange the tune. I'm not sure what was going on with the very, very intro. This bit here. But anyway, it's a sick tune. Just, yeah, fresh. It needs to just work on that. Yeah. All right, cool. Right, we've got a little special coming up for you right now.
Hey, boom! You know it's mama, brahma. Hey, DJ Ras. You see that tune we play a while ago? Lift it up, it's shot, and you are bust it. Bam, bam.
Right, so Papa G, you'll probably kill me. I said I'll probably pronounce this wrong. Is it Ep2? Ep2. Track called Living in a Fantasy. Is that right, Madij? Yeah, boy, fucking hell. So check this out. This is Man Like Papa G, yeah? I know, I can't remember who you're sort of like doing a little duo with on this. Just put it in the comments. This is like a little alias thing these guys are doing. So check it out, man. Some future jungle, new jungle, whatever you want to fucking call it. Bad man business.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Jones, that's the one. That's it. I'll be honest with you, right? You know, considering you said that you written the idea and everything about it was from fucking years ago, you know, it stands up, mate. It stands up really nice. And I'm glad that it is something different. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes we have to throw in these little different ones. And I think this is cool, man. I think this is a really nice tune. SRS was like proper on the whispers then, mate. Like, yo, come on, man. That kick sounds like Dillinger. Like, give me that kick. You know what I mean? So I do feel like there is some, that right there, some Dillinger, you know what I mean, inspiration right there. The kick is proper loud compared to the rest of the tune, so it kind of makes me feel like you've put like quite a lot of compression across the drums. But then again, I don't know, maybe you've just put that kick in its own channel and it just could just do with coming down a couple of dB. And just get rid of that in the sides, that oof, oof. You know what I mean? But other than that, mate, it's a rider. You know what I mean? We got all the way to the end, and I thought it was wicked. So it's that vocal though. Like, to me, this is all like you know, Ronnie Size stuff from the 2000s era. But again, talking about the fizzy bass from earlier, look, there's your sine sub, and then you got your couple of lines, which is good. Like, this is what I'm saying, mate. When there's nothing to say, there's nothing to say other than fucking yes, the man from Del Monte. So big ups, guys, for that one. Really, really appreciate that. We've got a track called Warning, ABC. I'm not sure who that is. So if you're in the chat, then let me know. One thing I did forget to do, because I was just fucking sitting there listening to the tune, was forgot to give man like Papa G the shouts. You know what I mean? What is happening with that tune, though, mate? Is it going on? Is it going on Hazardous or anything? It's a nice little movement there, Madeej. Right. Okay. Yeah, we'll just keep us posted on that one, mate, because it's definitely a nice tune. Right. Warning. ABC.
Now warning. Got to play the top for the party's coming. All guy got to wait until the next evening. Fire! Now when we come. Out and make me come down, what's out, make me come down, down. A long time in the air, me say, fire, out and make me come down, what's out, make me come down, down. A long time in the air, me circle and a march, out and make me come down, what's out, make me come down. come to settle down. And then the time we come, they say that boy skin bun. Give him the mic and we'll have seat and sit down. Cause some of them come and attack and some of them come and so that them done. The J will have come down, J will have come down, come to settle down. And then the time we come, they say that boy skin bun. Out and make me come down, make me come down. What's out, make me come down, make me come down. Down, 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 down. A long time me there, me settle and I'm off. It's coming. All guy got to wait until the next evening. Fire! Now when we come. Out and make me come down, make me come down. What's out? Make me come down, make me come down. Down, 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 down. A long time in there, me say, fire!
Yes. Bit of fire, pure fire. Thank you, Clever Gal, for the bits. Really, really appreciate that and welcome in. Mad days. This tune is just pure fucking vibes. Sick. My only criticism on this would be it's an MP3, which is again more than welcome. Send in your MP3s, that's fine. Try and make it at least a 320, because when you play this in sides, it sounds like we're swimming with the fishes, look. But that's a minor, do you know what I mean? And other than that, the tune just feels really fucking pushed, and that's that. On one hand, that's what's making the tune what it is, giving it the vibes, giving it the flavour. But on the other hand, it just feels a bit like red, you know what I mean? But other than that, it's fucking sick. And it's exactly what we were talking about earlier in Papa G's tune, in Knockout's tune, where we were saying, add that harmonic content to the low end. Again, if we just... well, let me just get something from... Yeah, so we'll grab it from this. And I'll show you what I mean. So if we just turn this on for a second, make sure it's off. See the B line, listen to this B line. If you're on phones or whatever, you're not going to hear this. But notice how it ain't just like a sine wave. Do you know what I mean? It ain't just like a sub. It's actually got that upper harmonics to it. We can make it far. pure valve sound inside. But do you see what I'm saying? That's why when this tune drops, you was instantly like, okay then, is that what time it is? You know what I mean?
What's out, let me come down, 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 down. Alongside me they are me say, fire, out and let me come down, what's out, let me come.
Someone's a gladiator, hotter than a radiator. Lego this hour.
Trust me. So, wicked tune. It would be really nice. Who made the tune? If you're here, like, let us know. It'd just be nice to know what's actually happening with that tune, because it's a big boy tune inside. So speak up if you are here. Otherwise, we are moving on to the one like Dom's Inside the Place. Track called Invisible Fist. So yeah, let's see if there's any kung fu business going off.
Starry Dread Fist secret technique, alluring illusion palm. So let's see how you respond to this.
As we do it, Jesus Christ, mate. It was like some masochist, you know what I mean? Wicked tune there, mate. I thought like The Exorcist was coming in at one point. You know what I mean? Spraying that fucking green shit. So, yeah, it needs to be on Netflix. Mate, it's a solid tune, I'll give you that. It's one of those where you drop it in and it allows you to, like, you know what I mean, double drop with something or even go somewhere else in the journey. Do you know what I mean? It's definitely haunting, mate. That needs to come out around Halloween. You need to get that out around Halloween, mate, because that would go off. Mans would be like, what the fuck? When listening to it, again, I just felt like that 500 hertz area, it just needed to come away, and I couldn't make my mind up whether it was the horror sample, you know, the woman. I'm just not too sure if it's that or if it's the drums. Do you know what I mean? Where they need to scoop out a little bit. That's the thing for me. It just needs to scoop out. Because when I went excessive like this, look, check it. Literally all you're picking up now is the vocals, you know what I mean? So and it's killing out all the drums. So yeah, I mean that ain't a big touch. It's like what, minus 3 dBs, minus 2 dBs. So the only thing I'd say is have a play with the vocal. If you've got something like Ozone stabilizer, put that on that vocal, that sort of like horror vocal. That would sort of bend it. Put it in cut mode. So if you've got, I'll show you quickly if you've got this. So get a stabilizer, put it in EDM, cut, put it into cut, sensitivity all the way up, and we'll. And it will start shaping that vocal nicely. But other than that, yeah, solid tune. Where is he? Where's man like Intense Complex? Because, as we know, people, if this was Intense Complex remix. So another reason why I did that was because I wanted to hear the aiming pitched up. So we're back to where we were. Let's just make sure that we are back to where we were. Yeah, I was just fucking around. I wanted to see what it was like if the aiming was a bit more pitched up. Because remember, when you've got the slow like 165 BPM and you got the slower, you know, detuned aiming, sometimes you can perceive it to be slower than what it actually is. So if you've got the drums pitched up a little bit, it helps maintain the speed. But other than that, mate, it's horror, pure filth. You need to get that out for Halloween, my DJ.
Hey, boom! You know it's a bummer, brother. Hey, DJ Ras. You see that tune that we play a while ago? Lift it up, it's shot, and you are bust it. Bam, bam.
Is SRS still here, or is he evaporated into thin air? Because we got one more tune. If he's still here, we'll play his tune. We got a track by, I think it's London. It says yours, Madij. Oh, trust me. Again, earth-shattering business. It's a miserable day. He's making D&B, you know. Oh my days. London, come on, my DJ. Oh my days. Trust me, like the last couple of tunes on here has just been like fucking Fright Night or something. Do you know what I mean? Like I told you, it was going to be a moody day. It was going to be miserable. You've had the massive workout from Intense Complex, and then you just get some horror film from Doms, and now you just tops it off with Night of the Living Dead, Freddy Krueger coming in. You know what I mean? Jesus. Right. SRS, where you been? Some people are saying that you was trying to you've been making drum and bass or something. Yeah, blame London. Second drop is the best one. That's the problem, London. You know, we limit ourselves to 4 minutes a tune, and you're coming with second drops, and that's it. You know, no time for it. Whereas if you was to do this heartbeat business, yeah, killing them with the heartbeat, but drop it like this. Then like literally be all over. You've given them a second chance, London. Like the intro grips you like I fucking don't know what, yeah. But then you come into this bit, and I thought, oh come on, man. Like I was like, nah. Then I heard that. So literally, mate, like that's the drop right there. So there's your intro. Remove that little teasing bit, that little bit going on there. Remove that. Come with that. Just drop it like bird shit, mate. Just fucking out of nowhere. So then you've got this section here, right? Because I mean, otherwise you run into like 6 minutes, which is again not a problem. But what's going on? So this is how I see things, right? If your second drop is different, I've not even played the second drop yet, so I'm just going to say something. Like, if your second drop is different, completely different, then you want to make this first time round shorter so that we actually get to the second drop. And I'm not just saying because of the show, I'm just saying some DJs would mix out of it. You know what I mean? Some DJs would have mixed out of it with your little teasing bit, you know, with their attention spans nowadays. You know what I mean? So think about just halving this section here, possibly, and then let's see what the second half has installed. Other than that, mate, wicked. I just think we need to tidy up the drums somehow. It, you know, like whose tune was it? So I think it was Snare's tune where we were like, it's too mid-rangey, and then there's some other tunes where there was too much mid-range and was scooping it out, and by scooping it out, it allowed the bass and the top end to sort of feel a bit more rounded. Yeah, the second drop's sick still. He needs less distortion. That's London for you, mate. Like he's moody, you know what I mean? When it comes in, he's fucking earth shattering, bro. Do you know what I mean? So I'm trying to get my head around it. So to me, right, around that 500, 600 area, it feels like you're using some sort of like, you know, like a distortion box, guitar box, one of those sort of cabinets. It just feels like you're running it through something like one of them, and it just feels very resonant around there. And again, there's no right or wrong, but there's something about it where when it's playing, that area just feels really rich. And I can see that you've got like a cut here. There's like a massive cut there. Maybe in the percussion you felt like that was a bit resonant, so you've made a cut, but something to that degree is quite severe. So I would look at what the element is that's doing that rather than applying it across the whole drum bus, because to me you've applied that across everything. Do you know what I mean? But other than that, mate, you know, really well shaped. Again, look, you've taken care of the tops, which we've been pointing out throughout the show about just using nice roll-offs so that you ain't got that digital shit in your ear. Yeah. Yeah, man. Whatever you do with it, ping it across again, because I'd love to hear that. You know what I mean? Now, this just in, one like SRS inside the place. In fact, hang on a minute, we didn't even give London did we give London a shout out? I can't remember. I'm just getting so sucked into these tunes that I'm not even giving people shout outs and that. Do you know what I mean? I don't think we gave Doms a shout out, but then again, you know, he's established, he's got loads of followers on here. Right, SRS, you got your work cut out now, mate. A lot of people to please and a lot of people to piss off.
What's up, y'all? This is Fat Man Scoop and I'm Bass Duncan with Daps. Fat Man Scoop, Bass Dunk, Fat Man Scoop, Bass Dunk, Fat Man Scoop, Bass Dunk, Fat Man Scoop, Fat Man Scoop, Fat Man Scoop, Bass Dunk, Fat Man Scoop, Bass Dunk, Fat Man Scoop, Bass Dunk. Daps, time to Bass Dunk. Everybody Bass Dunk.
And there we have it. And there we have it, party people. I was just so like engrossed into that tune that we ran over the 4 minutes mark, mate. Do you know what I mean? You know, we can't have any more than that. It's there you go. Intense Complex just stepped in there with his remix. SRS, absolute dog shit, mate. Pure dog shit. I can't even believe that we played it. We had to wait till the end. Mate, wicked tune. Absolute wicked tune each and every time. Yeah, I was going to say, man, the holy weapon, the holy grail, you know what I mean? Use what you feel's necessary. So basically, for me, it's going back to that pad thing again. Hang on a minute, let's get this thing off. I just love that. It's a you know what I mean, stock plugin from Repo. Love it, mate. See the pad. Let's just go back. Beautiful, love it. Sounds absolutely wicked, but when you play it in mono, it fucking disappears. Back to stereo. Mono. So need to get that the balance on that. So MSED, it's a free plugin. Put this on that sample or the string, the pad, whatever you want to call it, that, you know, the, because you can see how it's overtaken already in red, look. So with this, you can go to that sound, you can reduce the sides level, I'd say like -6, but then you'll need to compromise a little because the overall level of that pad is from the stereo image. So like I say, need to reduce the sides, boost the mono. See, like, I've just pulled that in by 9 dBs. Can get away at 8. So now when we play it in mono, back to stereo. See, there's not a dramatic difference now. Do you see what I'm saying? And that's because I've reined in the overall volume. That's all it is. Yeah. No, but this is it, mate. This is the thing. Like, you can listen to a tune and be like, yeah, this is great. This is absolutely brilliant. But because I'm such a fucking OCD perfectionist, I just try and pick a fault just for the sake of picking a fault. And it's like I say, the tune's shit. So you could be here all day picking fault. I'm joking. Trilogy, that plugin is MSED by Voxingo Span. Not Voxingo Span. Oh, see, you can tell now it's come to the end of the night. It's by Voxingo, and the plugin is called MSED. Stands for Mid-Side Encode Decode. So it's really cool plugin. It can do some really good stuff, but the best thing I use it for is controlling the stereo image when things are too stereo. Do you know what I mean? So, like, literally, mate, this tune is great. It's just, in my opinion, there's just two things. Look at the top end of this, brilliant. These drums are fucking solid, mate, solid. So let's just look at this, the amplitude of this wave here. Let's say that it's -39. That, again, anyone that's had the one-to-one with me will understand that these numbers don't mean anything. They're just there for us to use as targets. So let's say like -39 is the the anchor point of where you want your top end to be in your drums, yeah? When it comes to the Amon, and in theory, this Amon should be fucking splashy. It's gone right up to minus 33. So in theory, we're like about 6 dBs louder, but it doesn't sound like that. And that's just because around 2-3K, it's got this, let's get an EQ so I can show you what I mean. That's basically what's making it sound resi. That. So I mean, I've just put a cut there at like minus 2 dBs. It looks more than what it is, but that would just take the edge off that, like the sizzle from the Amon. And so when I undo it, you can't not hear it now. It's there. Do you know what I mean? So that's it, mate. Like, sort out the stereo image in the pad and go back to the Amon and just sort of EQ around that 2K. I would personally do it with a dynamic EQ so that it kind of rides with the Amon. Don't just do a static cut. Might be a bit too destructive, but don't go crazy. Don't overdo it because you could potentially make or break that. But mate, other than that, this is solid. It's a solid tune that needs to be out there for the masses. Right then, party people, we have come to the end. Good as gold, you said you're not going live tonight, so I don't know who's online. Let's have a look. Find someone who's playing drum and bass. There he is. I tell you what, I'm on Mix It Up Monday, next Monday, so I think it's only right that we raid into man like Trox. And we just got to follow. So thank you for the follow. Unfortunately, we are about to raid out. You've missed the show. You can watch the rerun on YouTube because, as we've already said, their fucking policies now is just bullshit. But as always, party people, thank you so much for submitting the tunes. Keep them coming. Send them to feedback@compoundaudiouk.net and we will play the track. So, party people. Also, Big G's doing the bunker event on Saturday, so we'll all be playing at that, but we won't be raiding into each other. We're just going to be playing on his account. Do you know what I mean? So some late one for me and the one like Bush. We're playing, I think 12 till 1 and then 1 till 2. Good as gold, you're on in the day, which is a mad one. So yeah, I'll catch you lot in a bit, but big ups.
Batman Scoop, bass dunk, that's time to bass dunk. Everybody bass dunk.
There you go, 650. Be there or be squared. Laters.